Well, good morning again, everybody. Chaplain Joe back at you here again. I want to continue our series on faith, and today I want to talk about having faith in God and trusting Him. In the last couple weeks, we talked about 4 types of faith. We talked about faith in the works, i.e. faith in what you see, faith in the Word, faith in what you read. Last week, we talked about faith in the Rhema Word, what you hear. And today we're going to talk about faith in God, the person. And a couple of things, I want to be talking about this for the next several weeks, about having faith in God. And, one of the things that we get when we continue to believe God and trust Him is, trust is developed even more over time. The Bible says in Romans 23:19 that God is not a man that He should lie. So we know when God says something, what's going to come to pass. Now that doesn't mean it's going to happen like right away, or it doesn't necessarily have to happen right away. But if God said it, God will do it, because He's not a man that He should lie. So we know that. So the more we walk with God, the more we put our trust in God, the more that we can rely on Him, that God will do exactly what He said. Now, a good example of all that is in Mark chapter 11, when Jesus spoke to the fig tree, and He cursed the fig tree, but the tree didn't shrivel up and die right then and there. The Bible says the very next day they came back, and then His disciples said to Jesus, "Hey, Jesus," basically paraphrasing, "the tree that you cursed yesterday is now dead today." So it took a while for the tree to be cursed, but Jesus spoke it, and then and eventually happened, eventually. So we know if God says something, it's going to happen, but it may not happen right away. But the more we continue to walk with the Lord, the more we continue to trust Him, or that trust will be developed in us as we continue to walk with Him. Another thing I want to bring out is, I'll say it like this: we may not realize it or not, but we are speaking words that we believe all the time. We either operate in faith and fear, so we're going to speak words that we believe all the time. Great example of this: if somebody said, you're going to get a contract, and you're going to get that, contract, and you're going to be successful. I'm just throwing this out there. But the devil or people around you start giving you examples of, you're not going to get the contract, you haven't been in business long enough, you don't know what you're doing, blah, 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 blah. Well, at that particular moment, you have a choice. Either you're going to walk in faith and believe what God said, because God said you're going to get the contract, or you're going to operate in faith and speak operate in fear and then speak that. So you're believing one way or the other. So just imagine which one are you going to go with. Now, with that being said, so when we speak something, we should be speaking what God is saying, not what we're saying. So that's why it's important we get with mature Christians to bounce this also off of, to make sure we're speaking the right thing. Because a lot of Christians have been speaking a lot of things, name it and claiming it, but God never said it. So make sure you're hearing from God correctly, and then speak what God is saying, and that way you can put your trust in Him, and He will bring it to pass. Until then, next time, God bless.